How does Russia see it? Can you explain the situation from Russia's perspective? Okay, so Russia's perspective. Look, I'm not sure if the Russians have said anything about this thus far. If they have, I've not been aware of it. But let's look at Russia's interest, okay? Strategic interest in the subcontinental region. Russia is this big giant country which is essentially immune to Western sanctions, American sanctions. It is closely aligned with China because China is a gigantic economy, the world's second largest economy, and the Russians depend on that. They are also aligned, well, loosely aligned, so to say, with India. There is a tremendous amount of trust and comfort when it comes to India, not with China. China is an adversary, actually. And the Russians are aligned with Iran and Syria and so on. Now, so from the Russian perspective, if India is in full control of the subcontinent and India is a strong rising power, it is good for them. It is good for Russia. And if the Americans are able to make inroads in the subcontinent and destabilize the subcontinent and put India on the back foot and essentially encircle India and remove a pro India government from Bangladesh, then it weakens India and it is overall bad for Russia. So, from a big picture perspective, from a 30,000 feet perspective, Russia sees this as a very bad development. And they would not be impressed at what India is doing right now. They would say that India should be doing better. So India should not be allowing this to happen. But they will also understand that there is nothing much India can do right now because the Americans are so powerful. So this is part of the push and pull of geopolitics. Geopolitics is the geopolitical situation in the world is evolving very rapidly right now. The world threatens to become a multipolar world. The Americans want to ensure it never becomes multipolar. They want a bipolar world, US, China, and keep Russia out. But the real nation they worry about, they fear, is Russia. And they see India as the only long term big adversarial nation that could become an adversary. And they want to ensure it never happens. They will prevent it from happening. So, from the Russian perspective, this is not a good development. They would not be happy with what's happened in Bangladesh.